looks like Cthulhu, something like that. Cthulhu. That's the best I'm going to be able to do with it. But anyway, we're back. Excuse me. And this game, I don't smoke cigarettes. I used to. Smoke a little something else, I will tell you that. I almost have to anymore. The fucking world's gone to shit. Like, I just want to be unconscious for some days. Especially when I look on social media. It's like, yeah. So, Call of Cthulhu. It's a horror game. I was interested because I am, a horror buff. More with games than I am with movies. I used to be with movies before, games like Silent Hill, and then Silent Hill 2, and Resident Evil, and all these other ones that have come out that are different. There are some indie type ones. I think this is one of them. It's an indie game. I've even caught some stuff that, like, college people that are are going to school to learn how to make video games. And I guess they have, like, some people have term papers. Well, these people would have that plus a term project, I would think, where you have to go ahead and as a class make a game, a short little game, something that can be played. And I could swear to God that that's the type of stuff that I've seen on free to play. Something that college kids would work on, but they'd have to give it a name and stuff like that, and then they just stick it on PlayStation. But, this one here, I honestly cannot say. I've never heard of it before. I recently downloaded it. Honestly, I've never heard of it. I'm surprised I've never heard of it. I am a horror game buff, but I usually keep my eyes out for all the big names, all the names like the Silent Hills, all these ones that we're familiar with. And so lately I've been kind of looking elsewhere to see where I could find some semblance of horror greatness, because I haven't seen much, in the last, few years. Now, I know they did for PS5, just come out, or is coming out with a Silent Hill 2 remake. Now, I don't own a PS5 yet. I'm going to. I just don't know when. So, hopefully soon. And when I do, I'm definitely going to be anything Silent Hill, anything horror. I'm definitely going to be into that 100%. There's certain horror games that I like when I start playing them, but then as they progress, they just, I don't know, they just get harder, or well, of course they're supposed to some degree, but I don't know. Like, certain games, like, they're okay for me, and they're horror games, by the way. I'm thinking of at least one right now that I just totally lost friggin' interest in. It could be I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it, and it's like friggin' spaghetti every night for dinner. You get fucking tired of it. It's alright, okay, time to move on to something else. It could have been that, I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. It's worth a revisit. It's not quite the type of horror that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something more third person, over the shoulder, first person perspective is fine. I don't care. Just give me something good. I don't like the horror games because I've played them. You can play. I have played Paranormal Activity, the game, but you don't necessarily need a PS virtual reality like goggles or anything like that. But it's one of those games where it's compatible with it. But I still don't like you know, how the prompts, you get to see. I like, you know, games where there's very minimal prompts. There's more exploring, looting, picking up stuff, and progressing that way. The anthology, what is it? The anthology. There's an anthology for PlayStation that I have them all. I swear I have them all, and they're coming out with a new one, which I have to get. They're great games, and a lot of that is you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention because, you know, you're in a scene where you're running away from danger, and they'll right away you have to press X, and then or they'll throw any button out, and you have to press it in time, or tap, or like hit it, or hold it, or tap it, or double tap it, or keep tapping it. There's some type of prompt you have to do in those games, and they're unique in the way that if I'm really feeling like playing them, I will and I'll enjoy them, but I don't like that type of gameplay system. Some people do, and even I do, but I have to be in the mood for it. So anyway, here we are again. The graphics are not bad, and let's get on with it. This does almost seem very reminiscent or not far removed from like an indie game, something not so much maybe college kids put together unless they were really good. This is not a bad game visually. Gameplay wise, I don't know yet. I'm still undecided about that. It's third person. Right? No, it's first person, right? Yes, it's first person. So I think it might have been a better game in like third person or over the shoulder or something like that. Just because at least you'd have the visuals of the character and what he's wearing or what she's wearing, and you'd have that as a backdrop to the other visuals that are around that the player's seeing, and they match up. Here, it just looks, it's very well done, but it's still reminiscent of an indies type horror game, something that wasn't done like by a well-known gaming company, like say Capcom or something like that, Ubisoft. I'm not even sure who put this together. I'm going to have to look. I think I keep saying that, but I just never do it. I don't know why. Forgetting. Too much of my Cheech and Chong. You know, I'm going to be honest. I live in the New York area, and only recently did certain types of cannabis become legalized for recreational use in New York. You know, it was a progressive thing, but yes, it is legal for recreational use. I had the gummies that I do mostly because I really don't like smoking, but I still do smoke too, and that's where I get that cough from. I just before I got on, I was out in the kitchen, had the fan, you know, the fan turned on and stuff, sucking everything up. But yeah, I got a small little pipe. It's nothing big, you know. It's not like I smoke this huge bowl, you know, by myself. If I do fill it, I only smoke some of it, and then I just kind of smother it out so that you know, I have more to go back to later. Because you know, really, that's all I really need for that particular time, and it'll last, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just depends on the grade and the quality, but It is legal finally, and it needs to be legalized throughout the entirety of the United States. There should be no state or district or town or village in the United States that there is, at least not the availability to choose and have, not be arrested for it or convicted for putting something you choose to put into your body. It's like cigarettes. It's like alcohol. And the funniest thing is, and I think it's the most hypocritical thing. I don't really want to get into political and stuff like that too much, but yeah, definitely, do a lot of Americans a favor. Just fucking legalize it already, and prostitution as well, right? Yeah. Keep you get a lot of these legislatures in Congress, and they can be local Congresses, they could be federal Congress, they could be state. You get these people, these lawmakers in office, and they're making these laws based off of their own morality, and I think that's wrong. What may be moral for you somebody else may not feel the same way you do. They may not think that prostituting their bodies for money, they don't have a problem with doing it. So you get these frigging people that can make these laws that can, first started out as a bill and then go ahead and with enough votes get it passed into law, affecting everybody. So that's why I'm highly against anybody that would be in that position of authority to be, amending laws or making laws or doing away with laws, with a view towards your own faith and religious convictions. Don't do that, because don't apply your religious beliefs to the entire population. And that's more or less, in a sense, what a lot of politicians would be doing, is they would be, okay, well, I think prostitution's wrong because, I'm a good Catholic schoolgirl, or I grew up Catholic, I was a good Catholic schoolgirl, I'm a good Catholic today, and the Bible says it's wrong. It's a sin. So, but see, that's what they think. That's what that person thinks. That may not be what somebody else feels, thinks, or agrees with. But yet, because you chose to use that as a way to get this passed, for a sense of morality, decency, it's not up to Congress to control a person's moral sense of decency. It's up to the individual. And something like pot, something like, what you choose to put into your body, or what you choose to do with your body, should be up to you. Next thing would be a law against tongue piercings and ear piercings and lip piercings, right? Then what? Well, what's it going to be next? Because some moral junkie out there decided, what, I can make a law. Let me make it about something I want. I don't think people should be doing that. So because I know I don't do it, or I don't want it in my neighborhood. Tough shit. Don't make laws based on your own religious convictions. So that's basically my thoughts. So when it comes to the whole marijuana and a lot of the laws that are on the books, they really don't need to be, period. As long as somebody's not hurting themselves, well, actually they would be. I mean, look, smoking, that's exactly what you're doing. It's been known to cause cancer. It's a medical fact. Surgeon General warning on the label. It's not a religious thing. It's a medical thing, right? People still do it. It's still legal to do if you're 18 or over, or 21. I don't know. I don't have problem. I don't smoke no more, so I don't worry about it. I know you have to be 21 to buy any type of cannabinoid, which I also think is bullshit too, because guess what? If you're allowed to go and join the military at 18, pick up a gun, and kill another person, guess what? You can smoke pot too. That's how I would see it. But again, there's people in Congress, there's people that make these laws that they use their own sense of religious conviction and morality to okay, well, I feel that this is wrong, and I'm going to make sure that nobody can do it and that it's a law, and if they break it, then they go to jail and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. It's all bullshit, okay? If a person wants to sell their body and somebody wants to pay for that, as long as they're two consenting adults, what the fuck is the problem? There shouldn't be a problem, right? But that's why I'm not in Congress, because if I was, things would be a lot different. And I could be the most religious person in the world. I just don't believe, if I have a position of authority where I'm going to be, making a law that's going to be enacted that people are going to have to follow or get arrested, be fined, or put in prison, I'm certainly not going to put my own religious morals and values to it. That wouldn't be right. If you want to smoke pot, smoke it. I choose not to. I'm a Christian, right? I'm really not. But if that's what I was, I would say, well, I don't do it, but I'm not going to make it illegal so somebody else can. I don't, what somebody else chooses to do or put into their body is their own goddamn business, as long as they're of an old enough age to do it. And I think 18 would be fine. If you're not going to let 18-year-olds smoke pot or buy cannabis products, then let them be 21 to join the military. No, we want them as young as possible. We want them as young, as influenced as possible to go in. So, and the thing is, I love the military. I think the military is great. We need a military. All countries have one. They need one, right? It's a smart thing to have a military. But if you're going to go ahead and send an 18-year-old overseas, possibly away from his wife and kids, I don't know any 18-year-olds today that actually have wife and kids. I just don't. Okay, I don't think it's possible. Maybe back in the 1800s, and early 1900s, even the 30s and 40s, you may have seen an 18-year-old that had a wife and kids. Probably maybe 2 or 3, maybe another one on the way during those times. But today, no. A lot of 18-year-olds are just not mature enough to. They may be getting married, but they're not going to be successful ones. And the ones that are, they're going to be very rare, because 18-year-olds, in my opinion, they're not mature enough to really handle a lot of things. But again, I don't make the laws, and there has to be, there has to be at some point where you let adults be adults, and you let adults do adult things, and you let adults be adults, as long as they're not harming themselves, a child, or anybody else. Why stop it? That just makes sense to me. Why stop it? If they're legal adults, if they're legal adult age, they want to smoke pot, let them fucking smoke pot. They want to prostitute, and if somebody else that's of legal adult age, maybe he's uglier than fucking sin and can't get laid no matter how hard he tries. There are people like that. I'm sorry, there are. Then just, let them go do it. Let them pay the $200 or $300 or whatever it is. I don't even know how much a prostitute. I don't live in Nevada, and it's illegal in New York. I'm just saying, it should be legal, because and it should be adult only, of course. But of course, you get some pastor who happens to make senator, who happens to think it's wrong, or what I mean is, it decides, well, you know what, I think it's wrong. It's a slave. No, it's not a slave trade. How the fuck is this a slave trade? How is it a slave trade? They're adults. They're making a decision. They're old enough to consent. It's not being done under duress. And then you have laws that would apply to it like any other business. Any other business. If you after meeting with the person and you do the deed, and then you end up assaulting her and then taking the money, well, that's not only theft, but that's also an assault. It's almost like armed robbery, only without the gun. It just depends on how the jury's going to look at it, because if it's a male on a female violence, it could be looked at that way. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it will. I don't know. Each state has different laws. I'm just saying, if I were a jury, I would look at it. Well, you know what? He wasn't carrying a knife or a gun, but he was bigger. He was stronger. So, in my opinion, it's the same thing as having a weapon. And I could just, if I was a juror, just go ahead and just, yep, guilty. on all charges, just based off of that. But that's not, again, that's not how everybody thinks. That's not how, that may not happen that way, or it might. I don't know. Somebody could be out there that thinks that way. But yeah, I mean, the point is that, listen, let adults be adults. Let adults do adult things. There's too many laws on the books that are just stopping people from, at least enjoying life. It's like we're in fucking kindergarten, even though we're like 30-something years old. You know what I mean? There we go. Good thing I remember that later, because it is pitch black in here. But yeah, but that's just my little rant. Sometimes I get to talk, and I end up leading one thing to another. But yeah. Let me get used to these functions and just hey man, hey man, you want a light? Yeah man, have a light, man. Yeah, here you go, man. Hold up. Anybody got a light? Yeah man, here, hold up. Here, stick your cigarette there, man. Smoke up another one. Yo, is this a dude? Why does he have like chick fingernails, bro? Like this dude looks like he's got fucking painted fingernails. I mean, if he wants to paint his fingernails, that's his own fucking business. I don't give a shit. Again, he's an adult. Do whatever the fuck you want, guy. You're not hurting me a bit. The movement on this is not bad. I think a lot of this has to do with the setting adjustments. Again, he can go down low. Can he go even lower? No, it's just squat, stand, squat, stand. You see, that too also detracts. And if I was to give this a game, give this game like a 5-star or 10-star, just because you can't do that, I would deduct, like a quarter of a star or half a star, just because of that. Just because of the lack of most games that are first person today in 2024, you have this, which is standing, you have squatting, and then you have prone. So that's how you do the fucking layer. I thought it was the circle button. I wish there was a universal control setting that. I'm just like the same control settings that I would use for COD. I can find it, in this game. The same control settings that I would use for Resident Evil. I can find it, in these settings. This button does this. This button does that.
I bet that you end up somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
Now, look at them. The heads, they're the same. The bodies are basically the same. The shirt colors, one's tucked in, one's brown, one's blue. One's wearing a hat. One doesn't have a mustache, one does. I mean, maybe this was friggin' done by college people. I mean, it's still very good. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, when I see that, I can see that it's wood. Now, who the fuck is ringing my goddamn doorbell at 4 o'clock in the goddamn fucking evening? And for what? I ain't got no fucking appointments today. There ain't no taxis out there. There's probably somebody forgot their fucking key. I don't know. They obviously ain't here for me. And if they are, I don't know why, because I'm not expecting anybody. I am expecting packages, but not today. They're not even anywhere near ready to be delivered today. They're just being shipped out today. So it was probably, I don't hear anybody knocking on my door, so it was probably just just somebody wanting to get into the building, which we have all the time. I live in a 5-story building. Look at this. Wow. What is this?
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot.
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Hey, no ingenuity. Jesus. Like, you could have at least character-wise. I mean, one of the easiest things I would think, I don't know because I've never been to college to do this, but I would think one of the very basic things you'd want to have is originality in a game. And, you know, like I said, maybe, you know, it's kind of a spoof with these people that created this, you know, on their own island. Maybe they were just, but I don't see any frigging limit.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Do you notice
Cops,
this?
they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody
Where are
listens
all
to
the
us
females?
anyway.
There's
There's
not
no way
one
to trade an
friggin'.
element.
Oh yes, no, I take that back. I digress. There's one in this whole town, and I'll bet she's still in here getting sloshed. I'll bet you. Which, by the way, I bought some blackberry brandy today. Damn. Big thing too. But the guy selling it. See, this thing. I don't have a problem with people of other ethnicities. I welcome in the United States. I really do. And I'm of the mindset that, you know, too many people on one boat is going to cause it to sink. But the guy, you know, the owner of the store, you know, nice man, very polite, Indian, older guy. I said, listen, I was in here once last summer and I bought some blackberry brandy from you. And he looks me dead in the eye and goes, no, blackberry, no, we have no blackberry, no, the state, New York State, no blackberry.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors
And I'm
came
going,
looking for
all
trouble
right,
again.
what the fuck is this guy talking about? The guy has liquor lined up,
Gave him a good hiding.
stored us. What
you
is
said
this
to
fucking
yourself
guy?
that
I'm
after
saying to
such a feat,
myself, I'm
you
not
could have
talking to
gone
him
into
like
post.
this.
It's just
I
a
know, I
little
wouldn't
drink.
do that.
We taught those
But I'm
guys a
saying to myself,
lesson.
what the fuck is this
We'll
guy
return right
talking
after.
about? New York State, we don't. What, is there a law against fucking blackberry brandy now? So, I don't know. I think it maybe just it was I just didn't understand, or maybe he didn't understand my, you know, what I was saying, or maybe I didn't understand. It was some type of miscommunication. And this happens all the time with foreigners that they just, they're older, they can't speak English very good. And you know, like I said, they have a right to be here. I don't have a problem with that. But the thing is if you're going to be dealing with the public, at least try to do something about your English. You know, like try to like slow it down. Like I asked them, blackberry brandy. I was in here last summer. I bought blackberry brandy. Do you still have it? Oh, no more. New York State, no more. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy? And then he says, oh, come here, I got this. And he's got a thing of blackberry brandy. It's a huge bottle. It's like $13. He fucker charged me like $15 for it. I don't know. I think he was more or less just kind of, I don't know what the word is. He was shaking me down. You know, he was charging me more than he really probably should have. But that's fine. You know, it was a local business. I don't mind shopping local. I don't mind helping local. But yeah, like I don't understand. Like you just told me no, New York State, no, when I said blackberry brandy, and now he's pointing out blackberry brandy. So I don't know. Before the last time, I only got a small bottle. Now I end up buying a bigger bottle. Like I don't know if this guy he may have just been bullshitting me because he wanted me to buy the spend more money. I don't know. You know, I consider myself of decent intelligence anyway. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, that was fucking weird. Weird as shit. But anyway, no prohibition here. Yeah, I was already here. Oh, can I have another drink? Why the stranded whale? Motherfucker. Oh. Hey, I want a damn drink, barkeep. What? Well, you got anything to say for yourself? No? I can't have a drink? Alright. You barely let me drink before,
That'll
dude.
be all for now.
Yeah, so I don't know. This is kind of a dumb game. I mean, I like the graphics. Let's go over here. Is this chick still here? Yeah, this friggin' lush is still here. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah, smoking your damn cigarette. That's right. I'm talking to you. Smoking your damn cigarette. Thinking you're all classy with that long ass filter thingy. All buttoned up. Did you know, like, you're the only female on this island? So I'm not sure what's going on here. But everybody else looks the same except for you. But you also kind of look for her. So where's the daddy at? Where's the daddy? Where's daddy at? I want to talk to daddy. Where's he at? Because every motherfucker up in this damn joint here look like they all brothers and sisters. That's right. You got some explaining to do, Missy. You been popping out some kids? Damn, girl. How do you stay in such good shape? Shit. Alright. So let me stop fucking around. I like to be humorous. But yes, every motherfucker up in this joint look like they related, bro. Like, there's some serious fucking incest going on here. Maybe he's the dad. Yo, hold up. No, he won't let me see his fucking face. What does he look like? Show your face, damn it. Alright, so he's got a huge receding hairline, or at least he looks like it's going in that direction. Maybe not, I don't know. Does he have a bald patch? I look for bald patches now because, you know, it's hereditary, so I can't see. Damn it, will you fucking put your head back so I can see you got a bald spot back there? There you go. No, nobody got no... You guys still singing that stupid ass song? Jeez,
Do you like our song?
not really.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
I think you guys need to stop drinking. That's what I think.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch. You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking, El, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I don't know, but I have to find y'all daddy because he need to do something.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good
That's all I
night,
gotta say.
stranger.
So long.
Yeah. Baby daddy got some explaining to do. I don't know if that's mommy. She's the only female on the damn island. Where'd she go? Oh, she over here? Where are you at? Oh, she over here. Alright. Yeah. Let me see what she says. She's probably going to say anything different.
I told you to beat it.
Yeah. Alright, whatever, bitch. Shut up. She gotta be the mommy. She gotta be the baby mama. She gotta be the baby mama to all. Yo, dude, you don't look like these dudes though. Maybe you the daddy. You and her been, you know, anything like that? Anything to say for yourself, dude? You're strong silent type. Yep, I know all about people like you. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that everybody on this motherfucking island look like they related, like real close. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? No? Hi, Daddy. You the baby daddy? You look like you might be the baby daddy. At least some of these bearded dudes anyway. Alright. So let me get the fuck out of here. Oh! I can't jump. That's another shitty thing. Like, I can't jump. There's another quarter of a star. No, we'll take off a damn half just for that. Just for the no jumping. Half a star for this fucking game. Half a star. Alright. Uh-oh. This is where I gotta be, isn't it? God damn, this fucking place looks creepy as all get. Well, the good thing is, if I had to pee right now, it would not be a fucking problem. I can guarantee you. What is going on? Can't do shit. This is it. Oh, and that. Can you burn it? Can you burn it, Bernie? It's all wet. How the fuck am I gonna burn it? Unless it's like covered with like gasoline or something. Nah, bro. If that covered with gasoline, I can't smell it, bro. But it's wet. It's probably just, I don't know. Looks wet. Imagine if that was gasoline though. Like, yeah, fuck no. I would light a long ass stick on fire. I would wrap it. I would get an old sock, old I don't know what, and I would wrap that shit around that stick. I would take a little bit of that gasoline that looks like it's soaked. I would just kind of like tap that a little bit, like get the rag soaked. I'd back up. I'd light that, and then I'd be like from here and shit, bro. Because gasoline and something like that, there's going to be a reaction, and it's going to be quick, and it's going to be explosive. Trust me. You don't want to light that up close if that was saturated like that in gasoline. Fuck no. Kerosene either. Anything flammable. Maybe alcohol. Alcohol you can get away with it because even though it's a lot, it's not going to go poof like that. I mean, you could literally open up. I wouldn't do it, but I mean, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say anything. But yeah, it's got to be in here because there's no moving this fucking car. And I can't jump, so yes, this is it. Now there's a door up there, but there's no ladder on that side. What do we got here? It's a huge catwalk platform. Why the fuck can't I get up there? There's no prompts for nothing. And that's what I would expect. You know, you come over here, you see a prompt, you light that up, you fucking burn, you know, I don't know. There is a second, there's a catwalk up there, a platform. See, I can't fucking jump, so there's no, like, side shit or nothing. Side shit here. Well, that does light up pretty decently in like all darkness, but you have to really pretty much be up on top of something with this, and that's, I mean, to be honest, it's fucking better than nothing.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want
I'd
trouble
rather
with the
have a
bootleggers.
fucking flashlight, to be honest. You know, lighters are great to have, but, you know, as sources of light, maybe in an immediate area, in a closet or something, you happen to have one, you know, you're looking for something, you don't feel like turning on a fucking light, or the bulb blew and you're just too fucking lazy to change the bulb, so you just, you know, something like that. You know, I wouldn't personally, because I wouldn't want to catch anything on fire. But for immediate areas that you're not going to endanger yourself or somebody else, yeah, definitely. Why do we work? You know, small enclosed areas, absolutely. Other than that, it's a camping. You know, I take it camping. That's it. Does nothing for light. It's better than nothing, but still, you know, being 2024, Walmart sells them, any hardware stores, Home Depot. There isn't a place you can't fucking go anymore.
I shall take my leave.
Flashlight, even $2 you can get them.
You saw what happened with those
not
sailors.
This guy. No.
Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Uh-oh. Well...
I shall take my leave.
I already talked to him the other fucking day, anyway. But, I don't see... just that fucking really weird, creepy looking dude standing all by himself in the corner. Like, why would you do that, dude? It just scared the fuck out of me, actually. I was like, I came up on him, I seen the face, like my very first time. But that is fucking creepy. Like, he's over there standing by himself. Which he can do, by the way. I mean, yeah, shit. That's what he wants to do. Fuck him. But it's just fucking creepy ass weird. That's all I gotta say. Alright. I've already talked to Elbow guys. See ya. Down we go. These two. Jeez. Fucking hermit crab. Can I walk on you? No, only walk on the hermit crab. Hey, dude. You alright, man? Hey. Hey. You alright? Leave me alone. Can't a man just be alone with his thoughts? Got a serious case of hemorrhoids and, well, ain't got no preparation age, so I guess I gotta sit here a little longer and think about it. I don't know, I'm just being stupid. These assholes.
Come on, you can tell me.
No,
I got a feeling I gotta go over
no
here.
idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Here.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
This piece of shit's her property? To me, it wouldn't really say much. I mean, it's just all rusted out garbage. It's what's in there. That'd be interesting.
I went to see the statue of St. Brenda.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
You know that shit is
sailors.
filthy, bro. When you, like,
Who else, in your opinion?
I went over to the statue
who's interested?
and they're like, well, we didn't deface the statue, so go look someplace else. They didn't even say anything yet.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
What the fuck?
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Is this woman insane? What? Alright, okay, I gotta meet this chick.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Uh-oh.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
It's her. Alright, well, I gotta find another way in.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know, Cat.
That is Cat.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone knows that.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar, not that you know her. Go on, beat it. We've seen enough of you.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Well, that's where I was peeping them, or peeping on them. I wonder if I can create a distraction somehow. I mean, they don't look too bright. They look like they're easily distracted. So, what would easily distract? These two. Go from a
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me.
That was it. Just get a couple of drunks and fucking,
Cheers, you jackass.
no reason to be
I don't feel
addicted.
well.
Hey, where are you going? I hope for your sake that I didn't hear. No, it's not like you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's mouth. You got it coming.
Assholes.
You helped yourself from my stock.
I knew there was a way to fucking run. I just couldn't fucking find it. Fucking broken rungs in the goddamn thing. Jesus Christ. Alright, well that just makes it fucking easier, don't it? Let him down there, don't I? Can I put this shit back, or these fuckers... damn it. That could cause a cutscene then.
Let's see.
fuck is this so goddamn dark? I can't see.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Maybe not.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Yeah.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
You do or they do? Because they don't look like...
As you wish.
That was it? Whole fucking town was scared of that? What the fuck do we got going on
If
here?
you've broken my nose...
I was careful. This time.
Stupid.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
No, not yet. You don't lack nerve, and you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you,
You got poked
and what
pretty good
you
by somebody.
can do for me.
They're gonna start thinking. Yep. Nice ass though. See you later, babe. That's something I'd probably say. I'm a pretty, you know, when it comes to like women, I'm a wise ass. As long as there's no witnesses around. Yeah, whatever. Nice ass, babe. Come again. What did you say? Didn't say anything. Yeah, you're dead. No, I didn't. Alright, so she's gonna let me just walk around. I mean, I have to say though, this game, the graphics aren't bad. The dialogue on the characters, I don't know. It just reeks of indie gaming, but it's not bad. I mean, look, it's, you know, not terrible. I've seen worse. Definitely seen worse. What's going on here? So I can't get up that fucking ladder because that stupid rung is right there. I can't fucking jump to save my life. Alright. I want to give the game a fair shake. I don't want to just be like, you know what? I'm already fucking bored, which I am. As soon as that dialogue and I seen her get clocked in the face and throw punches, as soon as I seen that, I said, you know what? No. This was made in 2018, I believe, if I remember correctly. And yeah, so. How the fuck am I gonna get down in there? Fucking ladder over there. Jeez, this is just ridiculous. 54 fucking minutes, and I ain't really done nothing but punch like cat out. I mean that was just ridiculous. I mean. And then she gets up and she has the nerve to say, I run things around here. Well, apparently you don't. Not anymore. Something I'd say too. But anyway, yeah, I don't have. I may just end up going in and just deleting this game because it's just. I'm probably not going to play it anymore after this. I may do it by myself, but it's not going to be something I stream. I just, yeah. To me, I'm just not into this. Not this game. It's a little too indie for me. Like I said, the graphics are decent. They're okay. Not bad. Maybe I need to give it a little more time. I don't know. But right now, I'm going to go into something else. But I want to end this stream so I can get rid of it and then start another stream doing something